First time watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is episode 5 called Spirited Away. This is the live action Netflix iteration of this show. I have seen the original. If you are interested in that, the whole thing should be on the channel, as well as Legend of Korra. Check it out. But before we talk about the last episode a little bit, though, I have a question for you. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good too, by the way. My name's Affan, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Now then, last episode was actually pretty emotional, particularly with Iroh and Lu Ten, his son. They go over his funeral and what happened with them, and they also mention a little bit of his crimes from the time when he was a general attacking Ba Sing Se. You also get to see Azula and the gang, you know, the trio of doom, and we also get to see Zuko making a choice between going after the Avatar or Iroh, and I think he made the right call. But I could be wrong, of course, as I have been so many times before. But yeah, show is shaping up to be very good. Each episode is improving the characters and the show as we go. And I'm loving that, and I'm looking forward to more of it. And I'm hoping they continue that tradition. So let's hope for a better episode 5 than 4. And 4 is a pretty good one. So here we go. Without any further ado. All right, we met Jet as well. Let's go. Oh, lovely. Oh, wow, she's doing some real damage now. Oh, I'm loving that progression from Katara as a waterbender. Almost said power bender, which is what? Come on, jump. Oh, lovely. There's a river down there. No, there's a Appa down there. Lovely. Appa still got his or her horns intact, eh?
Inventing new moves. That's a mark of a skilled bender.
Isn't that what makes you a master, or is that only airbending?
I've learned everything I can from Grand Scroll, so what I really need is to get the Northern Water Tribe. Waterbending masters there will be able to take me to the next level.
Right. Wow, they've burnt the entire forest. Run, forest. Ooh. The intro's changed a little, hasn't it? It's become a bit red. It was a bit green before because I think it was the Earth Nation. And now it's the Fire Nation, Earth Kingdom rather. The symbols changed as well. Spirited Away. So they're changing the colors and the symbols, which is good. Dynamic intros, I love them. So there's definitely the Fire Nation symbol, as you can see. Here it is, and obviously the color's red as well. And as we know, all the best red things are made in the Fire Nation. Are the symbols basically in Chinese or one of the Asian languages like water, earth, and fire? Is that what it is?
Why did they do anything?
This is all my fault.
Does that symbol kind of look like that medallion thing? You know, the symbol on the medallion. It kind of looked like that.
How many more forced have died because I wasn't? Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Momo. Planting an acorn? Yeah, I think so.
Grand says life is a cycle, and
Bicicleta?
comes new life. This will be a forest again.
Hey. No, it's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. You lost? My name's Sokka. Rhymes with Aka and Waka Waka.
Hey. Samina, mina.
Well, maybe we can come up with one for it. How about Pippin Paddle Opsicopolis?
Hey.
The third.
The third.
You know better than to wander off by yourself.
We're not here to cause trouble. We're just scared.
Something bad happened here.
Oh, really? You're a bigger detective than Sokka. Or should I say Waka?
The firebenders just wanted to clear a path as they moved through the mountains. But after the fire, strange things started happening. Our crops started dying. Our animals stopped grazing. It's almost as if the land itself had gotten sick.
You're right. The people are beyond this world. I can get them back.
Oh, this is the Heibai episode? Are we gonna get to see that? Did you get to see that in the trailer?
How many places can there be for a giant sky bison to hide?
The entire sky?
So someone saw ice in a place where no ice could exist? Most people would call that unusual, wouldn't they? Unless they were an idiot.
Yeah, idiot.
Send some men to investigate.
No, I'll have to do it myself, as always.
Commander Zhao is very impressive.
Tell Colonel Shinu to mobilize the archers. And Azula. Zhao didn't discover the avatars.
Zuko did, yeah.
He's the one who displayed resilience and dedication. That's what I expect from a future heir.
Yeah,
Not self-serving flattery and coy whispers.
exactly. Push. Wow, Ozai. Oh, that little grin. He knows what he's doing. He's cooking. All right, cool. He's marinating both. He's basically pitting them against each other, the evil bastard that he is.
The Avatar's the bridge between the natural world and the spirit world. It's like-
Weird bridge guy.
I need to get to the north so I could save the waterbenders. But I also need to help these people so they don't lose their homes and the ones they love the way I lost mine.
It's impossible for you to do everything.
The Avatar has to do the impossible.
But also remember the lesson you learned with Boomy was to use your friends to help ye.
Natural energies are strongest.
And where's that?
In your ass.
Specific.
Lovely. Is there a different place in them? It's a log. It's that place, yeah.
A shrine of the spirit of the forest.
So you can visit the spirits with the shrines, right? That's what the, well, the Avatar's spirits at least.
Once his spirit crosses over, his body will be vulnerable. We need to protect him.
I'm getting hungry.
Hey, I'm trying to concentrate here.
It's not working. There it is. Whoa. He's turned blue.
I think it worked.
Sokka is also a spirit.
Tara?
And so are they both. Oh, lovely.
Ah! What is happening?
Mm-hmm. But in the original one, I think Sokka was taken, right? And Katara wasn't. And Katara couldn't really communicate with him because they were in the spirit realm, and she wasn't, if I remember correctly. It was a long time ago.
Don't mention the Avatar. We can't let word get out.
Agreed. And we should tread lightly. We don't want to cause trouble.
We never ever caused trouble.
Right.
When indeed.
When you make, would you want me to make a list? I got a list. Look at their garments, their Fire Nation.
I heard some waterbenders might have been around these parts not long ago. Did you see them?
No.
Perhaps this.
How uneasy he was with it.
Did you see the waterbenders?
No. But I heard the Avatar might be traveling with some waterbenders.
What did you say?
The Avatar. He's with some waterbenders. It seems they've heard about the Avatar.
Oh, I know who that is. I know who that is. Ah, lovely. It's Iroh's lady. Here we go. Yeah. The tracker.
Don't die, you idiot. I only get half if you die.
A bounty hunter.
A low-life bounty hunter?
Low life. Big talk for a little boy.
Wow, he's such a little prick, I swear.
I'll let it pass because you're
Get along. Ah, Dad. That is cute. He's got a long way to go, isn't he?
They would have let mercenaries run wild here.
Like you? Right now, you're a mercenary too, kid.
Yato used to tell me that the spirit world and the physical world are tied together. What happens to one affects the other.
I've always felt I was a spiritually attuned person. That might be why I crossed over with you.
Oh, is that a frog or a froggy thing?
I have no idea how he got in here. Assuming they realize they don't belong in here.
None of you belong in here. No human belongs in this realm.
Is this Roku? Whoa.
Birdie, I am no birdie.
It's that library bird. Yeah.
I hear you.
You are the Avatar. They, however, are interlopers. There are creatures in here that will do far more than devour your body. There are things in here that will reveal truths to humans.
Bye-bye, Birdie.
That's enough! The lesson is over,
The lesson's over when I say it's over.
Azula!
I saw a little bit of blue.
That was intense. Yeah.
Blue? That was blue flame.
It's his fault. He should have been better. Except this wasn't about the trainer, was it? You're the best. Everybody knows that. You're perfect.
There you are. Where have you been?
Wow. Manipulation.
Of pie show.
Of course he did. Ozai. They're your children. Come on, fam.
You've always believed there is a right and a wrong way of doing things, but the rules are different out here. Commander Zhao knows this, and he is already making moves, while we have yet to draw our tiles.
So, tell me about this avatar.
Avatar.
What did the owl really say?
What did the owl say? Ring, ding, 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 ding. Remember that? It was Fox, I know.
But how bad could the truth?
Well, let's find out. Hey, bye. Get out of there, guys.
Please tell me that's some
Okay. Damn, it looks scary.
path. We're on the path. We're on the path.
Get off the path!
Wow.
It's wounded. I can't bend.
You're in the spirit realm, right?
Hazy, why'd you pick on someone your own size? I didn't mean me.
Pain. So much pain.
The fox.
Actually, they're just scratches.
Not you. Hey, bye.
Hey, bye.
I must have landed harder than I thought.
You're funny.
And you're a talking fox.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, not the crazy.
And you're a talking human.
I need to get to my friends before they get eaten by that monster.
Not a monster.
That fox got 3 tails. Did you notice that?
Don't you know what it's like to be hurt?
Well, these scratches are making me pretty irritable.
You always make jokes when you don't want to talk about something.
Yes.
What? That's not
I do. Yes. I do.
I hope you can recombobulate. Fog can be...
The fog.
Aang?
Wait, what kind of fog? Oh, they're in the spirit world. Wait, so is it that fog? The one we saw recently in, well, not that one, in Core, actually. What was it? Fog of forgetfulness or something? It's a young Katara. She's got the loopies.
Katara,
Mommy.
come on. We're late.
No.
You will. I know it. Someday, you are going to show the world just how powerful you are.
Someday.
Hide her.
Okay, this is that scene. I thought it might be.
Find the water!
It's her memory.
Side now.
No, I'm not going in there.
Oh, no.
Wait! It's me. I'm the waterbender.
So much fear, so much despair.
What the hell was that? Oh, was that face-stealing dude or whatever?
This is the day of my ice dodging trials.
This is the day you passed your ice dodging trials, just as the warriors in our family always have.
You were cutting it a little close around those icebergs, weren't you?
If you hadn't have been on the boat and stepped in...
We all came through in one piece. That's all that matters, right, Hakoda?
Yes, that's right.
Hakoda.
Selecting the right crew is part of being a wise leader. It's why we do the trials with help from our friends.
What remains of it? If this is how you pass a test, I'd hate to see what you do to a boat when you fail.
If it weren't for you, Sokka would have wrecked us. Lucky to be alive.
It was a tricky run. Even I only saw the breakers at the last second.
You don't have to make excuses for him. I'd hoped he really had to prove himself that he'd do better.
Wow.
The truth is, not everyone is meant to have people's lives in their hands.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Give in to your despair.
Not gonna get me this time. Face stealer.
What have we here? Someone who can resist? That can't be possible. Unless it's my old friend, the Avatar.
Why would I try to kill you?
Oh, it was something about stealing of someone you love.
But you know all about stealing.
All I want is to find my friends.
Now, why would I let you...
Okay, that thing is so creepy. So disgusting. The noise it makes too, like what?
Hello?
Oh, it's yeah. Yeah, so
Finally made it! I know it's hard to believe, but it's really me. This is real. One of the last games we played.
Hey!
Your turn.
wow.
Can't believe it's really you. How are you here?
After you left the Southern Air Temple, most who perished moved on in the Great Cycle, chose a different path.
Chose not to move on to the next stage of enlightenment?
I knew you would need me.
I do need you. I'm supposed to be the Avatar, and everyone is counting on me. I don't know what I'm doing. My friends, they're somewhere in the fog.
That is the fog of lost souls.
Lost souls, okay.
It is the hunting ground for Ko, the face.
The face, Ko, okay.
By despair and doubt.
He must have the villagers too.
Will have taken them to his lair. Ko will hold them there. Their souls will be lost forever. Roku once even got the best of the spirit, but nobody knows exactly what happened.
I need to talk to Roku.
Need to go to the shrine.
Her Kyoshi at her shrine. I can do the same with Roku.
Except Roku's temple.
In the Fire Nation, right.
Dangerous journey.
I don't have a choice.
You couldn't have done anything if you'd stayed with us.
Agreed.
You couldn't have stopped the Fire Nation. You couldn't have prevented the war. You would have just died along with everyone else. It's not your fault. So let go.
Can we talk about it when I get back?
Of course.
You won't be here when you get back.
Ko will feed again before too long.
Once I save my friends, we'll have more time.
Sure. As expressions say otherwise.
Time is a funny thing. The past, the future, it all gets mixed up. There's only one way to keep it straight. It's by remembering what really matters. Keeping sight of what's important. It feels like we'll always be alone. And the only thing keeping us company is our own pain. We tell ourselves we are the problem. Especially when things we can't control come our way.
It's Batman.
And remember what it is we're really fighting for. The ones we love. Let that be the light that guides you through the most treacherous of times.
That's the end. Oh, wow. That's a lovely little monologue. Nope. Next episode will be next time. You guys ever can see it right now if you want to. You know, on my Patreon. Also full-length reaction there as well. Check it out. Wow, that was quite an episode. Very emotional there at the end. Finally, someone telling Aang that he couldn't do anything even if he was there. All this time he's been getting bashed by everyone. Wise people, you know, bashing little kid. I know. It sounds weird. And it is weird. But he is the Avatar. I do understand that as well, so they have sort of an expectation, but it's bad. I don't like it. You know, when the Grand did it and when all the other people didn't know, like it. But, you know, yeah, as always, has got it. He is always right, and he's right here as well. He couldn't have done much if he was there. He just died with the rest of them, and that would have been the end of the Air Nomads as well as the Avatar. So, yeah. Quick question. If the Aang had died there with the Air Temple with the rest of them, then another Avatar would have came, right? And that would have been the next one, so I would have been Waterbender, so Korra probably. But would it still have taken the same amount of time, or would have it happened earlier, meaning the cycle repeats after a certain amount of time, or it repeats after the death of the previous one? You know? Like, if Aang dies at 10, does the next one come earlier, or no, he still comes after whatever the cycle is, like 100 years or whatever? I'm not entirely sure about that one. I'd like to know that. But yeah, point being that finally someone coming to Aang's side, a friend, as we saw before, them talk about, and them being pretty friendly, cheating in Pai Sho or whatever game they were playing. And yeah, we got to see Azula, how manipulative Ozai is, and how he's playing Azula and Zuko there against each other. We saw a little bit of blue flame. I'm not entirely sure if that was a little bit of a foreshadowing. That was pretty interesting. You got to see Ko, the face stealer. It was pretty scary. The first one with Katara. We got to see Katara's mom's death. Holy scheisse, that was bad. Oh, Jet, you've been bad. It was badder than Jet. It was heartbreaking. Like, whoa. This is what I'm saying. You know, this show doesn't mess about. This show is very serious. It's very dark in its tone. It's not like the show. You know, I like the silliness of Sokka. We're seeing a little more of it. I've mentioned this before, and in this episode as well, I'm liking the development of Katara as a bender as well, and the growth of pretty much all the characters. We're seeing a bit of it. Iroh trying his best to restrain Zuko, but Zuko's got his mind set on the thing in front of him. Like Gyatso said there at the end. He put it so perfectly, applying it both to Aang, to Katara, so to pretty much everyone, to Zuko, Azula, all of them, you know, and really not seeing the bigger picture and understanding what's really at stake. And yeah, it was a really good episode. We got to see Katara's mom as well. That's rough, buddy, but we also got to see Hakoda and Hakoda Matata and Bato as well. So we got to see a few of those things. We got to see Heibai. Heibai was terrifying in this one. Huge and massive and scary. And we got to see the mercenary lady as well that Iroh likes, but also likes Iroh in this one. So that's great. And we'll see how they handle a certain scene which didn't age all that well in the original show. But also keep in mind, the original show was for kids. So a lot of the things were done just for the sake of silliness and nothing more. So let's not take it too seriously. But yeah, it was a very interesting episode. I would say last episode was still better for me personally. I mean, when you play Leaves from the Vines, you're going to get me right here every single time. You're going to get me, you know? So you got to show me Iroh and all that. Yeah. Nothing's going to beat that. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the next one, seeing how things are going to pan out. Aang with a new lesson from Gyatso. Let's see how he uses that. Do let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are up to this point, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, have a nice